Hey everybody, welcome back to the Julie and Jim Traber podcast. I'm Jim Traber, along with my beautiful wife, Mrs. Julie Traber. How are you?
I'm really good. How are you?
I'm okay. It's good to see you.
Nice to see you as
I've
well.
had a long day today. I want to let everybody know out there that we are actually taping this ahead of time because we will be in Kauai, Hawaii, for the following week. And so we won't have time to do this. So we're taping this for the following Monday. I know it doesn't make a lot of sense, but I want to let you know we're going to see our little grandbaby Nora, sweet Nora, the redheaded. If you follow on Instagram, you've seen her. She's amazing.
You'll be seeing lots of photos this next week.
Nora.
I cannot wait to get my hands on that little thing.
She is amazing. She's just like, I don't even know if she's like human.
She's an island girl. They're already there, actually.
Yeah.
They went out before us, but she's loving the island of Kauai.
Now, if you notice, if you're one of those, well, we talked last podcast about how women notice what men wear, but men don't notice what women wear. If you notice, ladies, I won't even talk to you fellas because you have no idea. Julie made a wardrobe change. Okay, now, if you ever watch Family Feud, we love Family Feud, Steve Harvey, they take 5 shows in one day. So Steve Harvey will, between shows, go and put on a new suit, behind a new suit. So Julie has become Steve Harvey.
Well, not quite as dapper as Steve Harvey. I literally put on a different sweatshirt.
And did you take off your earrings?
I had to. Those things hurt your ears. They were bad.
If you watched last week's podcast, she had on a red shirt with pink little earrings that she wears once a year.
Wear them for Valentine's Day.
And now let me ask you a question. Is the red shirt still under that blue shirt?
No, I took it off.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you're very casual.
Yeah, I still have on the same jeans and stuff, but
I'm saying you're very casual. Sometimes you dress up and you look incredible and you look good this way.
I did not have time today. I had the baby. I had to cook dinner. I had to get 2 podcasts prepared.
That's right.
Kind of had a lot going on.
So if you watched the last podcast, I was as good as a human could be. But I may not be as good in this one because I'm a little worn out.
Don't say that. Don't sell yourself short. Let's bring your A game. They deserve nothing less than your A game.
I'm going to bring my A game. It's just that maybe the A game won't be the A game that it could have been 2 hours ago. But I'm all right. I'm ready to go. What do we got?
What was that Toby Keith song? I'm not as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. Is that how it went?
That's right. Exactly.
Something
you hit it right on the money.
Something like that.
Yeah, okay,
so we need to talk about something.
Okay.
I brought this up with the Fat Jack Sassy Mama, and they thought this is a conversation for our podcast. Okay?
Okay.
We had a situation where you called me a while ago, and you said, we were going to be going somewhere, and you said, I found out that so-and-so is going to be there at the same exact time that we're going to be there.
Right.
And you said, would you like to have dinner with them? And I said, no, I would not. And you thought that was just crazy. And then you were like, well, what about lunch? And I said, no, I would not. And my feeling is, if you would like to have dinner or lunch with them, let's do that here because we live in the same town. Literally, we could do it anytime. Why would we do that on vacation when you have a limited amount of time to be in that spot on vacation? And I wonder if that's a difference between men and women.
I'm glad you brought this up because I did some research.
Oh, did you now?
And I will let you know, according to Dr. James Dobson.
You are so full of it.
No, I got it right here. James Dobson.
Turn the phone around. Let me see.
He said, listen what he said.
Tell me.
I'm reading the words. He said, if somebody does not want to be with people when they're on the road, okay, there's something wrong with them.
I knew you were making that up.
There it is.
You're so full of it.
Listen,
might be antisocial.
Did I fight you? I didn't fight you.
No, but you seem genuinely shocked because I'm normally up for anything. I'm like, okay, sure.
If you're going to be somewhere way far away and someone you know is going to be in the same place, I just thought, hey, why don't we go for an hour and have lunch with them?
But here's something really interesting. We're in the same place all the time. We've been in the same place for years and we've never gotten together.
Because, sweetie, real life takes over. When you go on vacation and you're in a you got nothing to do. We'll play with the little girl. I mean, that's what we'll be doing, obviously, all the time. We could take the little girl with us if that's what you want to do.
No, I'm not sharing my time. That's all I'm saying. It's not that I don't want to have lunch or dinner. I'm just saying do that in your own hometown. Karen thought this would be a fascinating conversation for the podcast. Like, is it a man-woman thing? Is it a antisocial thing versus a social butterfly? Like,
I am not a social butterfly.
You're a lot more social than I am.
Well, that's not saying very much, though, because you don't want to be with anybody except family.
What about you, Jay? You're somebody who would go out on vacation or no?
Depends on where. How about if you're in Paradise and Kauai? Nope.
No, he's out.
So if we go on vacation to Detroit, then we can ask somebody to go. We'll see somebody in Detroit. How about that?
I actually don't even want to do that. If
Okay,
I'm on vacation,
I looked this up.
You literally did not. I'm not falling for that again. I barely fell for it the first time.
Oh no, you fell for it.
The fact that you knew Dr. Dobson,
you got sucked in. There is no doubt that you got sucked in. No doubt.
You never do research for this podcast. That's why I was wary.
Well, we should Google it. Right on the podcast.
You Google it.
Okay, what should I put in?
Is it weird not to want to go out with another couple on vacation?
Okay. Is it weird not to want to go out with another couple when you're on vacation? Here we go. Thinking, searching. This is wrong. It says vacation with another married couple. That's not it. All right. What else should we say? Come on. What we say? Okay, here it is. Let me say. If you're going on vacation as a couple and there is someone who lives in your town who happens to be going to the same place as you on vacation, is it weird to go out to lunch with them? All right, let's see if that was pretty good.
Well, you're leading the witness there.
Is there a new expectation that friends travel together? They don't understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, let's put it away.
Daggone it.
Let's put the phone away. This isn't going well.
Is $5,000 enough for a vacation? That's one of the questions here. Where are you going to go? How soon is it too soon to go on a vacation with your partner?
Remember that first podcast where we talked about putting your phone down and focusing?
Avoiding travel drama. Best practices for traveling. I think there had to be something we could put in there that would come up, don't you? I'm trying to get rid of it right now.
Okay, good.
Okay. Well,
the point is, you and I differed on that. Like, you thought it was very strange.
But I didn't fight with you.
No, you didn't. And I appreciate that.
I just thought, okay.
I just thought it might be a good poll to put out there because I'm just curious now if it's like a man versus woman thing or if it's just personality types. But when I was polling the Fat Jack and Karen and Hovey that day, everybody agreed with me.
Yeah, I just can't. That doesn't work for me.
Everyone
those three.
agreed with me.
If we're going to poll those three, then I'm probably going to be on the wrong side of a lot of things. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I just thought of it. It came to me.
Are you excited about Kauai, by the way?
I am very excited about Kauai. Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready to see that little baby girl, ready to see my daughter, and ready to just, I think this is going to be a lot like our vacation to Tahiti and Bora Bora and all those places where I can just go and relax. There's no poker. There's no stress. We're just going to go and have a good time. And you know what? It looks like there might be some rain and stuff. That'll be fine with me, too. I don't care.
Yeah.
Because it's not like I'm some bathing beauty that I'm going to go out there. I'm going there to get a bunch of sun.
Right.
I'm the only person to go to Hawaii for like a week and come back the same color as I came before.
That is a true story.
Yeah. But I got to be careful about the top of my head.
You don't like to get sunburnt and you do not like sand.
That's right.
So,
I will bring my sand socks, though.
There you go.
So if we go into the sand, is this place we're staying like right near the sand?
It's right on the water.
Right on the water.
Right on the water.
So I can walk outside. There's the ocean.
I think so.
I may get up early in the morning and go run or something.
Okay.
On the beach.
Wow, you're telling a lot of fibs on this podcast.
I will not get up and run, that's for sure. And now, so the time limit's weird, though. Time zone, it's like 5 hours difference.
Yeah.
So like when we wake up there, it'll be like 1 o'clock in the afternoon here.
Yeah.
It's always hard.
By the time you get acclimated to it, it's time to come home.
You're right.
That's the weird thing about Hawaii.
The first day there, we'll wake up at like 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
And if we do, then we'll get up and because they'll be acclimated already.
That's true.
So you and I will get up, we'll go down the beach and watch the sunrise.
I love that.
See how romantic I am?
You are so romantic.
And I'll give you hugs.
You know what?
What?
It's these podcasts we've been doing, huh?
Do you think so?
I think so. I think they're rubbing off on
I
you.
still don't like Valentine's Day, though.
So you want to know what tonight's is?
I would love
Do you remember?
to
We've been
know.
talking about the 4 types of intimacy. Do you remember the ones?
First one was emotional.
Nice.
If I can't remember the one I just did about 20 minutes ago, I'm an idiot. Physical. And what's this one?
Tonight is experiential. Experiential.
What? Is that
It's about
experimenting or is it
experiences.
experiences?
Experiences together.
Okay. All right.
So think of experiential intimacy as shared moments that create memory, novelty, teamwork, and emotional bonding. So it's things we do together.
The things we do for love. Good
There
song.
we go.
Good song.
So it doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't have to be complicated. It just needs to be intentional. Like we need to intentionally do things with our spouse. Now, you and I, here's a fun one. We love to go to the grocery store together.
I do love the grocery store.
We love the grocery store together. That's just a weird little day date that we do. And
I love that.
it's something that we enjoy. And I don't know why we started that so late in life, because I remember when the kids were little, I always was trying to work in the grocery store, between work and ball games and all the stuff we had going on. And I don't remember you ever going to the grocery store with me. Why did we wait so long?
I don't know. I don't know why. I mean, like I love going to the grocery store.
Absolutely.
With you just makes it even cooler because we walk around and see things. You want to make that? Let's do that. I will say this. When I go, we probably spend $40 or $50 more than we should because I buy snacks.
That's true.
I'm
You are a
snack
snacker.
machine.
You love a snack.
I do.
And it depends for both of us if we're hungry when we go.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's everybody. If you're hungry when you go, then you bring home things you can't imagine.
But it really ends up being a little bonding experience because I'm so grateful that you were there with me and you make it more fun. Like we usually laugh,
Yeah, I like that. That's a really good one.
It's a fun one. Here's another one. A no phone coffee ritual. So maybe for a lot of people like you, they don't necessarily like coffee.
I don't drink coffee.
But you and I will go to breakfast or we'll go to lunch together, and that we have our kind of like catch up, our daily catch up that way.
The only time when we're out together that either one of us get on our phone is if something is happening. Like we see couples that just sit there and they've been married for a long time and one on one side and one on the other and they're on their phones and they're just doing whatever. And it just, to me, I don't care what people think of me, but that looks bad on the outside. I mean, you look at those people and you think, boy, their marriage must stink. You know what I'm saying? It does.
Yeah.
If you can't spend an hour together at a lunch or a dinner or a breakfast, then my gosh, I mean, you just put the thing down.
Well, I think one thing is they've taken the first step, which is they've gone out to lunch together, right?
I guess so.
So that's a positive.
Well, you have to eat.
That's a positive.
I guess it's a positive, but there's some people out there that don't
But
cook at all.
that's what I'm saying about being intentional. Like you are out there, so go ahead and put your phone down and make it memorable, right?
Now, here's a question I want to ask.
Ask me.
This is a poll you should take. Because I think that we are pretty much madly in love.
Yeah.
I will not sit on the same side of the table with you. First of all, both of our necks are messed up. So, I mean, for us to sit there and go like this the whole time, we'll probably the next day we'll be going, oh my gosh, I'm in pain.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, your neck and my neck are both messed up. But having said that, if both of our necks were perfect, I like to sit directly across from you and gaze into your eyes. I do not like sitting next to you. Now, I want you to be truth dome. You, I think, when we were first married, you kind of wanted to sit on the same side. Talk about this.
We've discussed it. My love language is physical touch.
Right.
So I would like
Quality time.
I would
was
be
your
like
second one.
to be right up next to you, like on top of you while we were eating.
Well, you can touch my foot or something.
Sometimes I'll get up and go sit beside you so I can show you something on my phone, and you start getting visibly agitated. Like I can tell that it really bothers you a lot.
I just don't like it. I don't have any. Tell the people I have no problem with physical touch in front of other people.
Oh, no. No, public displays of affection is not your issue.
No, I have no problem with that.
You just have a lot of rules.
I
We've
had
discussed
a problem
this.
with that with anybody else I ever was, but not
Interesting.
with you.
Okay.
Yeah, probably because I didn't want people to know I was with them.
Gotcha.
But I'm cool because I'm proud that you're with me.
Oh,
so
I like that.
I hold your hand and I put my arm around you, and I always tell you, hold me.
Yeah.
Like touch my arm, right? I mean, if I'm walking, I want you to touch my arm.
Unless my hands are cold.
Well, then, yeah, then I got to pull my shirt down like this and say, go ahead, put your arm there. Go, we'll walk like this.
That's a lot of rules. Yeah.
Well, yeah, one of them is I don't want to freeze.
Yeah.
Because your hands are like ice. Let me feel. Like ice cubes. I've never seen like it. You have no blood that goes to your hands. I don't know how your fingers don't fall off.
I don't know.
What were you just talking about?
I could tell my hands were cold.
Oh, yeah. The table. Yeah. I would love to see what people are like out there.
It's funny. I saw a video recently of a guy saying that if you are a couple, you should definitely be sitting in the same side of the booth.
Why? What did he say? Why?
Because then you're looking at the same things together. You're touching.
We touch all the time. We hold hands across the thing.
But he's just saying you're touching and you've got the same view, and so you're discussing the same thing.
Yeah, well, he's an idiot.
So a lot of times,
like, he's an idiot.
One of us will be staring at something and we'll be like, What are you looking at so hard?
No, what we do is we say, you got to look at this.
Yeah.
This dude right here. Look
and
how
I'll
funky
say,
he
I
looks.
can't turn around because my neck hurts.
Exactly. But we can look. We look out towards the thing if we're sitting in a booth.
It works for us. I don't judge either way. Whatever works for you.
I don't judge. I just want to know why people do it. I'd like to know that dude. Was he a psychiatrist or something?
Maybe they like physically touching, like the physical touch.
The minute the meal starts, you don't touch anymore. You got to eat.
No, but your legs are touching. You're near each other.
We can touch across with legs. Okay. Look at us. We're not sitting. Look, we're touching.
I'm not trying to sell you on it, sweetie. I'm fine with what we do. I'm comfortable with it.
Jay, isn't she? Sounds like she's trying to sell me on it a little bit.
I don't want you on my side of the booth. Don't even think about coming over there.
Listen, people.
What?
You know how many times she has pulled this on me in 30 years? It is when
you
she says that.
You couldn't pay me to sit by you in a booth.
You couldn't pay me to do that. And you know inside she's desperately
You're like,
wanting
you do it for $2. $2.
You do it for 2 cents.
Okay.
All right. Here's
another cheap, easy thing. Once a week, say, hey, let's get in the kitchen and cook together. That can be romantic. You know, turn on some music.
You're going to dance?
You can dance if you want to.
You can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. And your friends don't dance. And if they don't dance, well, no friend of mine. Okay. Men without
We used to do this. We would do the Chopped. Remember? We'd see what was in our pantry. And we would get in there and try to make something.
And we weren't very good at it.
We were terrible. But it was a lot of fun. We did a lot of laughing.
Yeah, we did.
That was a super fun date.
Yeah, that was cool.
Walk and talk nights. So after dinner, go on a walk. Here's the great thing. Sometimes you can just pick a topic, like something fun, like what would we do if we won $5 million? What's the dumbest fight we've ever had? So like purposely pick a conversation. And like we like to talk about our next vacation. We do that a lot. But that's a really easy one. Here's the beautiful thing about just taking a walk. You purposely have to put your phone down. And generally, you're holding hands. So you've got the oxytocin going. So it's just like bringing in a lot of the other intimacy things into the deal.
Right. Well, soon you may have to push me in a wheelchair. So is that the same thing?
You know what? You can make all the jokes you want. I see you when you get to Vegas, and I've never seen those little legs go so fast, okay? So don't even talk to me about you need a wheelchair.
They do go faster out there. I wonder if it's the desert. You think that's what it is? Is it the desert?
I think it sure is psycho. I think it's the air they pump into the casinos, because I'm telling you, get out there and you start the...
Oxygen. You got more oxygen. I feel good.
Yeah, 20,000 steps.
Oh, man. That's
20,000 steps.
I did do 18,000 steps in one day.
Here's another one. Movement lowers defensiveness. I did not know that. But as you're moving and holding hands and talking, maybe you can talk about some things that you don't generally get into.
Really?
Yeah. Did you know that?
No, I did not know that.
I did not know that.
I will tell you this.
Sounds good.
The one that you brought up about come up with something to talk about, I think that's for couples that don't have things to talk about. Very rarely do we have to look at each other and go, hey, you want to talk about this?
No, but here's the thing. Like for me, if we start talking about like a problem that's going on in the family or, you know, something that's stressing me out, it kind of defeats the purpose. And so I think for a lot of couples, I'm just giving those ideas because a lot of times you fall back into the deal of just talking about, okay, what we've got to do tomorrow or what the kids' activities are this weekend.
One of my favorite things is to talk about what we're going to do tomorrow.
You love to do that.
I love to figure out what the schedule is. One of the reasons why is because I don't want to screw up. Yeah. Like I don't want to miss something. By the way, I missed something today.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. I missed it. I'm so mad at myself. I have to wake up in the morning. I am disgusted.
How about like a normal adult, you actually set an alarm?
I mean, I do, but sometimes this phone I got over here, it like pushes the button and then it mutes it and then it doesn't work. You called me, you saw.
The alarm though will still go off even if it's silenced.
Not if the volume's not up. It will not.
Really?
I have looked at my phone and it says it's going off. It's not making any sound.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, you just check it the night before.
I'm an idiot.
Okay.
Jeez.
Here was a fun one that we should try.
All right. What do you got?
I'm going to have to up the amount of money a little bit.
Okay.
For inflation. Okay. This said a $20 date challenge. So basically, once a month, you each take a turn and you do a surprise date with a tiny budget and see what they come up with. So this is $20. So anybody can do that. You just put that into your monthly budget. But that's kind of a fun thing. Like you don't know what the other one's going to do. You just have to get in the car and go on this date. And maybe you do a lot of laughing. Maybe you just go get ice cream. You know what I mean? Whatever your date is. But I thought that was fun just to jazz it up a little bit. That's a fun one.
It'd be hard to go anywhere with you for $20.
Here's one I really like.
Okay.
Are you saying I'm expensive? I feel like I'm a pretty cheap date.
Go ahead. Sometimes.
Yeah. Have a yes night. Okay, so you have to take turns on this. You can't both do it at the same time, I wouldn't imagine. But for 2 hours, you have to say yes to anything I say.
And this is really scary.
Isn't that fun?
Really
I
scary.
Loved that idea.
Really?
But vice versa. You get to do the same thing with me.
I think that's what we'll do. For the first hour and a half, you have to say yes. And for the last half hour, I have to say yes.
That's not the way it works.
We
each get 2 hours.
2 hours is way too long.
You have to say yes to everything.
No, you'll do something. I don't know. This scares me a little bit. You make me a little bit nervous.
I'm going to have some fun. I need to feel like I need to be wringing my hands.
You are real. You make me nervous with that one.
I love that. Do you remember that movie I think it was with Jim Carrey and it was called Yes Man? Was that with Jim Carrey, Jay? Do you remember?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, man?
Yes, ma'am.
And he just decided, I'm going to say yes to everything.
Oh, I remember that.
And he got himself into some predicaments.
I remember
But
that.
he ended up with so many opportunities because he just wouldn't turn down anything.
Right. And it's similar to Liar, Liar, too. Couldn't lie. That was really good, too.
Yeah.
Another one that was good. But yeah, the Yes Man, I remember. I don't know if I ever watched it, but I do remember the movie.
I remember that one. So yeah, we could try that sometime. I love that. But it's like, do you want to go to Taco Bell at 10 o'clock at night? I have to say yes.
We used to do that all the time.
We used to do that.
I mean, isn't that crazy? And it wasn't 10 o'clock. Sometimes it was midnight.
Dance in the kitchen? Yes, you have to do it.
No.
Watch a movie with me? You have to say yes.
See, my thoughts are a lot bigger than those. Those are small.
See, those are easy. You would say yes to that.
You wouldn't do that. If people listen, look at me in the camera, people. If you think that she's going to ask me to dance in the kitchen, you're wrong. She will ask some, run down the street naked or something like that.
You think so badly of me. I would never do that. Okay, here's something. Try something you're both bad at. So their suggestion was pottery, pickleball, dance class. This said mutual awkwardness equals bonding. So basically something you're going to do and then you're just going to laugh at. Here was one we did not too long ago with the kids, which was we went to an escape room. Mm-hmm. That ended up being a lot of laughs. Yeah, there was a lot of yelling.
I was thinking while you said that, I don't think there is anything I'm bad at. So it'd be hard to do that game. But the escape room was fun.
That was fun.
If you haven't been to an escape room, If it's just you or with the kids, either way, it is really fun.
It is fun. And just
by the way,
something
they're
totally
hard,
different.
too.
Yeah, they're hard. You end up laughing a lot
I
because
want
you're
to go
so bad.
back.
Yeah.
I mean, we were supposed to go back
We
with the
have
whole
a gift
family.
card. We bought a gift card. We got to go.
We bought a gift card.
Do you know
wanna
where
go
that
back.
is?
No, I don't know where. You're the gift card person.
Okay. A mystery day trip. So basically, you just say what time you're going, maybe give a suggestion on what to wear, kind of like you did for my birthday, but you don't have to buy me another ring. But you just do a day trip, and maybe it's just become a tourist in your own city. Just go do something in your own town that you haven't done before.
It's interesting.
So just some fun ideas for the couples out there.
I get a little bit nervous when you're in charge.
Yeah. No, you like my surprises, I feel like.
Do you? Yeah.
And then here's the best one of all. I think you and I are really good at this. It's have a dream planning date. So go out to dinner or make dinner at home, light some candles, and just make plans together. So talk about your someday plans or trips you'd like to go on, experiences you'd like to have.
We've knocked out a lot of those.
So all of that builds attachment and security. It basically lets your spouse know I'm here for the long haul. We're making plans for the future, for the long term.
Yeah.
And I think that's a really bonding thing. We've
I
always
totally
said
agree
that.
with that. This is one of the best things we do, man. We love this. And we live our lives looking forward to our next trip.
Yeah.
And then when it's like 3 or 4 months away, we feel like, oh my gosh, man, it's
Yeah.
not. And then it gets closer and closer. And then you're like, hey, Jewel, I do this to her all the time. We're 4 days away from going away. We're 3 days. And then every single trip we take, the day before we leave, I always say, I should have taken this day off. Because
Yeah.
I'm just so excited
You're so
to go.
ready.
Yeah. And then I
Yes.
got to go on the radio. Jay, every single
Yeah.
trip, it doesn't matter where we're going. We can go be playing a poker tournament. I'm like, I should have taken this day off. Don't I? And
Yeah.
you look at me. And there was a trip that I actually did it. Was it the one when we went to Bora Bora, maybe? I don't know. I can't remember.
I think the Bahamas.
Okay.
Yeah.
I took a day off before the trip started just to get excited. And I go on the radio. I still do my 4 hours and I do the best job that I can do. But I'm just thinking, I really want to go. I really want to get out of here. I'm terrible at that.
I think that there's just something big about having something to look forward to as a couple, as a family.
Isn't one of your big people that you listen to or you talk about or you read did something about that before? I think we did a podcast about that.
Sure. Almost everybody I've ever heard do anything related to marriage, they say that you should plan a trip yearly where it's just you and your spouse.
Right.
Just
and have something to look forward to.
that you have that time to reconnect, just the two of you. It is not the same thing when you're going with your whole family, with your kids, with other couples.
You can still do that, but I have
You
the
can
other
do
one
that,
too. Yeah.
but at least once a year, you need to have that time away. And you and I, we got to go on that extravagant trip to the Tahitian Islands. That was a bucket list item we've wanted to do for 20 years. It doesn't have to be that extravagant,
No.
but that proved to us how important it is. We just felt different when we came back, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. I mean, I told you I've never been more relaxed and just had a unbelievable time. And we saw things that we would never see again.
Yeah.
I mean, God's given us the ability to give us, a job and to be able to make good money and be able to do it. So, I mean, it's an incredible thing, But yeah, I mean, if you can't, 95% of the people in the world probably can't take the trip. But you can always go to Dallas or you could get a little.
Like here in Oklahoma, there's a place called Broken Bow where they've got these cabins that you can rent.
I know, yeah.
Right by the water.
Yeah.
I mean, you can find places that are not extravagant
That's
that you could
right.
drive to, get creative about it.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, with Airbnbs now, you can.
Everybody has Airbnbs.
Yeah,
There's Airbnbs around right where
Yes.
we live.
So, and our neighbors did that. They went on an Airbnb. They went to an Airbnb in their hometown as a family because it had a pool, and they just wanted to feel like they were on vacation. It wasn't their
Great
house.
idea.
And I love that idea. I used to do that with the girls when we were little. I would drive them around. We'd end up at a hotel. They thought we'd really gone somewhere. We were literally right down the road. But there was a pool, and we were staying in a hotel, and we got room service. So it doesn't have to be extravagant, but I do think you put something on the books that you're looking forward to.
No, I think that's
and have that
incredibly
time
important.
together.
I would
It's
put
so
that near
important.
the top. I will say this, and I've told you this many, many times. With the life that I lived and how many hotels I stayed in, staying in a hotel is not as exciting as it was, but as it used to be. But you, when you're young, you never stayed in a hotel.
No, and so I loved that whole experience.
Oh my gosh, this woman here, she loves a hotel now. When it's especially
I
when
got-
we stay in like one of those. I remember back when the Westons had heavenly beds and heavenly showers. I mean, she put the robe on. She just lay there.
I
It was
think
the best.
20 years of sales and traveling.
No, you're doing. I know now
got me
it's not
over
as much.
that,
Right.
but I will say this: I do love a hotel room.
Yeah, I
like
know.
if I'm going to stay in a hotel, I like it to be nice. And here's the reason why: if I'm staying in a hotel, I'm gonna make the most of the hotel room.
Right.
I like to stay in the hotel room.
Right.
I'm not one of those people that I'm like out and about.
I don't stay in a hotel
I
room.
waller in bed and watch a movie, and
Yeah.
I like room service.
That's exactly.
I like to hang out. I like the whole hotel experience.
Right. I can stay in any hotel, and that comes from the fact that I did stay in some of the worst hotels you've ever seen in your life when I played baseball. But this is one thing I always do for you. We always stay in the best hotels so that you will have a good time. Because I could go stay in a Motel 6. I wouldn't care.
Yeah.
But you want a nicer place. So
Yeah, because I'm going to be there. That's mainly when you're gambling.
Right.
Yeah.
No, when we go somewhere, we're together. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we love going on cruises too. So
Here's another one: team experiences. So anything you do that's challenging together, that creates bonding too. So maybe you do a 30-day fitness challenge where
No,
we're going to
thank you.
both, I know you would say no to that, but for a lot of people, maybe you would volunteer somewhere. But those are really great for bonding, something that you're doing together that's helping somebody besides you, or it's a physical challenge that you're bonding over, you know. I loved this one, random notes. This also can be experiential and doesn't cost anything except just some creativity and some time, but just leave a note for your spouse for them to find. So in the bathroom, on the bathroom mirror, in their car, when they put their visor down, there's a note that falls out.
I mean, I put something up that says like "clean your closet out" or something like that. or
No, that is not the one.
Okay. What do you say? Love you.
Yeah. Just I'm gonna
You
miss
used to
you.
do this to me when we were young. You don't do it anymore, but you used to like take your lipstick and draw
I
a heart
did. I
on
did
the
it
mirror.
all the time
You
to
did it
you.
all the time because you were waking up so early and I wake up later.
Yeah.
But yeah, you used to do that to me. I thought that was really
Yeah.
cute.
Now we just text. But I saw this really cool story of this woman who was saying that her husband passed away. And like in the year leading up to him passing away, he had hidden thousands of notes for her. He had written her letters and notes, and she was still years later finding them. She would just randomly find them sometimes.
That's really cool.
And I thought that is one of the most romantic things I've ever heard of. Like
Yeah.
he really gave that thought, you know, that he wanted her to know how much he loved her even after he was gone. A purely unselfish thing, you
Yeah.
know. But I loved that. That was so sweet. And that's
I may have to
something
do that.
that's something that we can do not necessarily when we die, but on a daily basis. Just I used to do that with the kids when I would make their lunch. I would
Yes, you
leave them a
did.
note in their lunchbox. Everybody loves that. Just that
Sure.
little surprise, that little word of encouragement.
I like that.
And then here's the number one thing for experiential intimacy. Okay. If you take nothing else away, remember this, and this maybe helps you become more intentional about it. But couples that play together stay together.
Well, we're good at that.
We like to play.
We mess with each other all the time, don't we?
Yes.
Yeah, that's good stuff. You were showing me, or I was showing you, or we saw some things on there. I think you sent it to me on Instagram, the things about good marriages. And almost every time there's something in there, it says, if you mess with your spouse, you know, like I mess with you all the time, but just like mess with you, not, you know, like physically, but talking and just, you know, messing
You're
around.
playing around. Yeah.
They all say it's great for your marriage.
Yeah.
If you can do that, if you can take like the ribbing, like you know me, I love messing with you. And sometimes you go, stop, Jim, but you know it's all in love. And I think that stuff is really important.
Yeah.
Now, not all y'all are as funny as I am, but you still can do it. But am I right? Don't you love that when we do that back and forth?
I think that is the sign of a healthy relationship.
Yes, and I'm much more sensitive on it than you are.
You are way, I have to not go too far.
And I go very far.
Yeah.
That's the way it should be.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
People are thinking, how is she married to this guy?
No.
Oh, they are.
No way.
Trust me.
Tell everybody about our man, J.R. Holmesy.
J.R. Holmesy is the man. We love him. He's done an incredible job of helping many, many, many people. So incredible that he is in the top 10 of all injury lawyers, personal injury lawyers in Oklahoma. And of course, we had an accident now coming up on about 3 years, and Julie was hurt really bad. And he did everything for us. Got you doctors. I mean, he's just, he's just the best. You love him.
Well, I was going to say, I hope this never happens to you or someone that you love. But if you find yourself in that position, yes, call J.R. Holmesy and Associates. He'll help you navigate the whole thing. That's where we were. We were in a situation where we were like, okay, I don't know what to do. We're a mess. And he just said, I'll take care of it. And he did from that moment on. And you're right. He's the best. He's number one in our book.
He is. 405-524-1011 is the number. 405-524-1011. Notice the blue methylene that I take makes me remember that every single week.
They need to become a sponsor of our show, I feel like. We talk about blue methylene a lot.
Right. You're exactly right. We should do that. I should go to the wellness group and say, hey, you guys have helped me. Before we talk about something else, I wanted to say to you, tell me what you're really looking forward to in Kauai.
Honestly, I have no expectations of anything except loving on that baby girl. I cannot wait to get my hands on her. I'm going to kiss her. She's going to be sick of me by the time we leave there. I'm just excited to spend that quality time with her and having warm weather and just being outside. I've told Courtney and MacArthur, you guys just go on dates, go hiking, get out of here. We'll take care of Nora.
Now, people, if you listen to that, the reason why I asked you that question is because if you have a wife, guys, that acts like that right there, you are in great shape, because there aren't a whole bunch of people that are going to go to Kauai, which is, they filmed Jurassic Park there, okay? It is incredibly beautiful, and it's not overgrown like Maui and Maui's not overgrown, but you know what I mean. It's not a lot of people. If your wife is saying, hey, I'll take care of the grandbaby the whole time, you have a winner. I'm just telling you, because if I was Julie, I'd be going, well, I want to go there and get some sun and we'll relax, have a good time. Nope. She wants that granddaughter.
Yes.
Now, I do too.
You know what?
What?
All the grandmas out there are going, I would feel exactly the same way.
I bet.
Yes, 1,000%.
And guys, I'm telling you, you got to keep her if it's true.
I am excited, though. We are going to arrive on Valentine's Day.
That's right. And we got a dinner, right?
We have a hotel. We have a hotel night just for the two of us. And we have a fancy dinner planned if we can stay awake. For
we're going to sleep
Day.
On the plane.
Yeah. So we're going to have a fun Valentine's Day date. And then after that, we're basically the nannies, you and me.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm a nanny.
Yeah.
Do they have a TV?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
There's Wi-Fi. You're good.
Okay. Well, then I'll be able to survive then. And we'll go out to the beach and stuff. We'll have a good time. I got to make sure I bring my sand socks.
I bought a little swimsuit for Nora. It's pretty cute. So we'll have to post lots of pictures.
She showed me this bathing suit. It is really cute. So
yeah.
That little redheaded thing, man, she is so ridiculous. I can't wait to hug on her.
She looks like a doll. She looks like a doll baby.
She does. And everybody stops her too. So.
Yeah.
All right. Got to talk about Rob's Ranch, the great people there. So excited to be a part of this thing, and a very small part, but we're helping people get hope. It is a Christ-centered recovery center for men. Now, they also have one for everybody, which is an outpatient in Edmond, Oklahoma, but the one in Sayre and the one in Purcell are for men. And fellas, I'm telling you, if you're out there or you know somebody that is, have an intervention, get them ready to get out. It's got some of my favorite words in the Bible. My number one Bible is grace, and they're about grace. They're about recovery and grace.
And restoration.
And it's just an incredible place. You can go to robsranch.org and see what it's all about. Or you can always go to my Instagram at Jim Traber, and leave me a message. I'll help you get to where you need to get to. And if you don't have an addiction, then you can go to the bottom of that and donate a little money to help them out. Because there are scholarships for people, Jewel, if
That's
they don't
right.
have.
That's important.
If they don't have,
because
the
not
money
everybody
to do
can
it.
afford to do
That's
that.
right.
And I love that they offer that help.
I will tell you this, and this is a little bit morbid, but there'd be a lot of dudes dead that they wouldn't be alive if it weren't for that place.
I think some people just reach the bottom and they just think, I don't know what else to do. I have to either change my life or I can't go on.
Yeah.
And so many of those guys have reached out to you and gotten help. And then to see them a year, 2 years, 3 years later,
It's awesome.
and their life has changed, their relationships with their family are restored. It's a beautiful thing.
It is, no doubt. And someone in your family, let's get it done. Rob's Ranch, we love them. I love you.
I love
Can't
you.
wait to get to Kauai.
Me
I'm ready
too.
to go. I should have taken off the day before.
Exactly.
It's me. I do it every single time. Anyway, we appreciate y'all so much. Tell your people, tell everybody you know about the Julie and Jim Traber podcast. Don't forget, we're on YouTube now. We've got our own channel, Julie and Jim Traber. Go there. Wherever you go and listen to our podcast, subscribe to it, okay?
And like it.
And like it. Become a member. Be with us. We'd love to have you there. And thank you so much for listening to the Julie and Jim Traber podcast.